This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Number 13 is our subject, and what a dominant performance he puts in last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Adam Eaton heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
First pitch, 7:07.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. To his right, Bird, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Melky Cabrera is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they run a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Again, he sends it out of play. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
In the air out to straightaway left. Isashi is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
His nickname is Joey Bats, but Jose Bautista, he can play some serious defense as well. But I'll tell you, the arm as good as anybody's in the game. I mean, we've seen him try to throw guys out at first base. We'll see if he tries that in this one.
Jose Abreu will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Todd Frazier will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Out in front of it, strike one. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Avisail Garcia will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ah. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Brett Laurie will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Grounded back up the middle. A spin and a throw, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Striding into the box, Ramon Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Ellsbury. 1 away. Danny Espinoza is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Lays off 1-0. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike.
That's ball
and he
2.
lays off for a ball. 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
go right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 1-0. So as Adam Eaton digs in here, he's one of those guys that wasn't a top draft pick yet made a name for himself in the big leagues.
Yeah, Adam was drafted in the 19th round in the 2010 draft by the Diamondbacks out of Miami of Ohio. He had a great college career there, but it's not really known as a big baseball school, so that probably contributed to Eaton being drafted fairly late.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, Eaton was called up to the big leagues by the Diamondbacks in September of 2012 after really tearing it up for 2 seasons in the minors. In fact, he hit .340 between 2010 and 2011 at various stops along the way.
Boy, and this is just one of those spots where there's not a guy around that was going to do anything with this location. Here it is, knee high on the inside corner. There was no way for him to pull the trigger on that one.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
0-1.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Chopped foul wide of first.
No, foul ball.
Grounded to the right. Gloved by Castro. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 79,
Jose Abreu stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Ground ball right side. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Todd Frazier heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
right side. Castro's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Brett Laurie will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit to short. Escobar is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Ramon Franco.
Ramon Franco is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Isashi moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Escobar comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Adam Eaton will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Melky Cabrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And you know this ball is headed up the middle. He makes a good play moving to his left to field it. But then his momentum gets him a little bit off balance. And he winds up throwing it wildly to first.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Vinny Pistano will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 61, Vinny Pistano.
Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end.